Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have my first update for my project Pan for 2025. I'm very excited to share the progress I've made with you, so if you enjoy following Project Pan journeys, definitely like and subscribe. I'm going to go in order of my notes, so I'm going to start with the face products that I have in my plan to pan for this year. The first product is the AF94 Cream Blush in Savor. I'm going to insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. It may need to be a screenshot of the previous video. I was not on top of my game, and I did not take pictures of everything when I made my last video, so for that I apologize, but here's what it was looking like last month. Here's what it's looking like today after 70 uses. It's getting pretty short, and I definitely think I will be able to finish it this year. I tend to use this almost like a cream bronzer. It's pretty orangey, but once it's blended out and I blush over top of it, I think it works pretty well for that. I tend to pair it with more warm toned looks like what I have on today, and it serves me pretty well. So the next product is the Fenty, what is this? The Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer. This is in shade Amber. I will insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. Once again, may need to be a screenshot, sorry about that. I achieved a pan on this after about 9 uses. I already had quite a bit of use on it before I rolled it into this project. It's very much an everyday type of product for me. And here's what it's looking like today. Definitely expanded the pan just a little bit. I tend to be able to reach for this pretty easily. This is after 36 uses in the project. As you can see, that pan's expanded, getting a pretty big dip in the middle. And yeah, I'm happy with the progress I'm making on this. Hopefully I will be able to finish this year as well. So what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to do the lip products next. This is the Oden's Eye Velvet Lipstick in Red Cherry. I will insert a picture of what this was looking like last month. I believe I actually did take a picture of this one. I got 10 uses on this lipstick this month, and here is what it's looking like today. I don't think you'll see a big visual difference, but I'm just happy that I'm reaching for this and getting some use on it. This lipstick's a few years old, so I definitely want to get as much use on it as I can before it starts to get that icky crayon smell and goes bad. So it's definitely the reason for me rolling this in this year. But yeah, 10 uses on that. I'm happy with it. We'll see how much use I can get on it next month. Next lipstick is the Strawberry Shortcake Glamlite lipstick. This is the original one, the bright pink. I will insert a picture of what this was looking like last month. And same thing, I don't think you'll see a big visual difference. Here's what it's looking like today after 11 uses. Same thing, I don't tend to reach for a bright pink lipstick super often, but I thought this would be good to use around like Valentine's Day and springtime. So once again, I'm just happy that I'm reaching for it and getting use on it, and it's not sitting and rotting in my lipstick holder going bad. So yeah, 11 uses. I'm definitely happy with the progress that I'm making on it. So next I rolled in my Hello Kitty Snow Much Fun Colourpop lip glosses. First we'll do this shade So Chilly. Insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. I don't know if you'll really be able to tell much visual difference. This tends to really like cling to the sides. It's hard to get like a good visual of how much I've used of this, but I've gotten 9 uses on it. Here's what it's looking like today. You can see there's like a decent amount of windowing. I really think if I give this a good push, I can get this finished. I really would like to finish a gloss. I just ordered a new one. I made an e.l.f. order a few days ago, so that'll be coming soon. I tried one of their new glosses, so would definitely like to finish one of these up. And once again, it's an older product. I'm just trying to kind of get some use on it, maybe finish it up, get it out of my collection before it goes bad. The next shade is Icicle Pop. I will insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. You probably won't see very much difference because I only got 1 use on this. So here's what it's looking like today. Not gonna see much difference. It is a shiny, white, clear lip gloss, so I don't think I'll have any issue finishing this year. It's something that I'll reach for probably quite easily once I finish the other one. So next I have the Oden's Eye Solmane highlighter palette. I will insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. It's another one that I did not take a picture of, so it'll be a screenshot of the last video. Not a lot of visual progress, I don't think. Maybe a little bit more of a dip. Here's what it's looking like today. On this top gold shade, I have 18 uses. Might be a little more of a dip than last month. I don't know if you can really tell. 18 uses, I've definitely been reaching for this one the most. On this kind of rose gold shade, I have 11 uses. On this blue shade here, I have 2 uses, and I have yet to touch the kind of greeny shade in this palette. But yeah, I think this shade will be the first one I get a pan in. It's definitely the one that I feel like I've used the most and the one that's easiest to reach for, especially with the other things that I'm using here lately. I think it pairs the best with everything else. So yeah, I think this one will be the first one that I get a pan on, but it's pretty easy to reach for, so I think a pan will come very soon. Next, I was working on a palette. I didn't really have a pan goal per se on this palette, but I had a usage goal for every shade. This is the Hello Kitty Snow Much Fun Colourpop palette. I will insert a picture of what it was looking like last month. It was relatively new when I rolled this in. I only had a few uses on each shade. And here's what it's looking like today. I reached my usage goal on every one of these shades, some of them even a few more. And as you can see, I got a pan in this middle shade, Burr Baby. I was very excited about that. I didn't think I was going to get a pan in this palette, just getting 15 uses on each shade, but this is definitely a looser shadow. Like, you get more kick up in the pan when you use it, and it's a very highly pigmented shade, so kind of makes sense as to why I got a pan so easily on this. As far as my usages, I got 15 on these top 3 and in the middle shade. I got 17 uses on these 3 right here, and on these 2 on the side, I got 16. So yeah, there's pretty significant dips in each of these shades. I'm very happy with the usage goal that I had on this. I think it'll be very easy to pan this. Maybe next year, maybe like next winter, if I do like another 15 uses, definitely pan this palette. So the next thing that I was working on is the September Rose Brew palette. I have a goal of pan in every shade of this. I'll insert a picture of what this was looking like last month. And I will show you what it's looking like today. And as you can see, I got a pan in Tea Latte. Not really surprising, this is a shade that I reach for probably every time I use this palette and kind of just every day. It's my brow bone setting shade, so it was pretty easy to hit a pan on this. I think, like, of all the shades in this palette, this one probably had the most use going in. So as far as the usages on Milk Tea, I have 9 uses. I don't know if you can see. Is there a dip? Maybe, possibly. Iced tea, 2 usages. One of them was today. If you can tell. I don't know. Maybe I should take off my glasses so I can show the look. I am wearing this palette today, and I have iced tea all over my lid. What else? What else have I used? Tea latte, 34 uses. I hit pan at 32 uses, so I just got another 2 uses and expanded that pan a little bit. I'm gonna put my glasses back on so I can read. French vanilla here has 9 uses. I use this to blend out any kind of transition shade. Sometimes I'll use it on the brow bone too, but I think this will probably be the next shade that I hit a pan in just because it's so easy to reach for, and there's quite a dip in it, I think, already. If you can see, possibly. In the shade Pure, I have 5 uses. I have 2 uses in Sweet Tea here. It's part of my look today. In Loose Leaf, I have 2 uses. 1 use on Cinnamon, 2 uses on Almond, and in Classic Chai, I have 4 uses. I think I want this to be my focus shade maybe for the next month or so. It's more like peachy than the rest of the transition shades in this palette, and so I think it's maybe a little more spring appropriate, if that makes sense. So maybe I should put a usage goal on this shade. Let's see, I have 4 uses. Do I want to shoot for like 15 uses by next month? I think that's very doable. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a goal for this shade, 15 uses. That's where I want to be next month, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be like at a pan, or at least close to a pan. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the goal I work towards for this next month. So anyway, that was my February update to my project pan. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe if you enjoy following project pans. Right now I'm kind of just doing a freestyle pan. I'm not doing any specific panning games like I know a lot of people like to do, project level up or pan that palette. I guess this is technically a pan that palette, but you know, or 25 and 25. I know there's even a King of Horror project pan that's like got different prompts that are inspired by like Stephen King, and I'm a big Stephen King fan. Maybe I'll do that eventually, but right now I'm kind of just doing my own thing with project pan. If there's any specific projects you'd like to see me participate in, comment below. Some of them, I think they have specific parameters for like times of year where they run, so I think that's kind of deterred me a little bit. I'm trying to think of the really popular one that I missed here lately. It wasn't 25 and 25. It might have been Pan That Palette. I'm not really sure. But anyway, if there's any type of panning games or things like that that you'd like to see me try, comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!